is happening, guys? The broken key. So basically, this is not the first time it's happened to me. It happened on my old R34. I have a habit of snapping keys sometimes, and the way I do it is pretty nasty. So not that you can really tell from this video here, but inside the actual casing is where the key is broken. So I've bent it back into place now, but what tends to happen is when you either turn it too quickly or try and pull it out and you haven't turned it the whole way around and you kind of bend it, then that plastic tab above the key will snap. Now, it's not a massive issue if you're gentle. However, I am not gentle, so it becomes a bit of a pain. Now, I had a spare key laying around, so I thought I'd use it. Now, this key just happens to be a GTR key, and again, this is not my attempt at trying to make my 34 GTT into a GTR. However, this key here is a lot more sturdier and can definitely take the way I treat my keys. Now, I had a bit of an idea on how I'm going to do this, because normally with the GTRs, the remote and key are separate, whereas with the GTTs and a few other Nissan models, the key is together with the remote. So I had some thinking to do, and I kind of thought about it in terms of how I'm going to do it. So I realized I could basically use the remote from the actual unit, take the key out and use it from the actual unit. So you can see there I've got the unit disassembled, and I've taken out the key properly now. So the GTR key's been cut. I got that done today for a total sum of $10, which was good value, I thought. And basically the plan is to use the remote fob as the remote, I guess, and use the key as the key. So again, not trying to be a GTR, but at the same token, this is going to work better for me. And I enjoy the feel of the key. So for those of you who don't know how GTR's fob is set up, basically this is the remote here. Well, this is the back side with the GTR logo on it. That's the front side with obviously the buttons on it. Lock and unlock, much like the GTR, much like the GTT. It has lock and unlock, nothing special there. So there's the key, and you normally get that plus a spare key and the remote. It only comes with one remote, much like the GTT. But that's it now, done. I've assembled everything back again. So I've got the remote there, which, yeah, it's there, and the key. So I've used the key now, and everything works on it perfectly, and it works well. The remote works well, and basically this is what I'll use for the time being. I have ordered another key today, a replacement, a standard GTT key, and I'll probably use the GTR key as a spare. But it never hurts to have a spare key to your car. A lot of people have GTTs or GTRs but don't have any spare keys. My advice to you is get a key cut ASAP and use it as a spare. The GTR key I bought a while ago. I guess I just bought it because it was cheap. I paid $78 for it, and I thought I'll just keep it. But I ended up using it today. So it happens. I'm not regretting it. It's not like I'm going to go waving my keys around and saying, hey, I've got a GTR, but it is what it is, and that's that. So for now, you guys take care.